FY. Can he land the hook?
Oh, okay, he does
fish.
hit Hector's Chaos Knight, and the Imprison will allow them to reset up and be able to get the first blood. So, okay, good start for FY. That is definitely a confidence booster in a hero that I do not have much confidence in, to be frank.
I don't know. I feel like this Pudge lane is going to do fine. I think people underestimate this hero's lane presence as long as you land the hooks. I mean, if you go to lane and you miss every hook, then yeah, you're useless. But if you consistently land the hooks on heroes, which often isn't that hard.
Holy cow, Divine Llama just got popped. That was so much damage from the combination of Fatal Bonds, plus all the Eidolons dying all at once, turning into little imps and blowing up on him immediately. Now, Low barely managed to escape with his life. They almost traded 1-for-1, but fortunately he's got a Warlock in his lane, and FY hits another hook.
Give him Pudge in an elimination series, and he'll land him. He doesn't need anything else.
Drops some sentries. Low gets lucky enough not to be bashed by KJ, but that same courtesy does not extend to Tianming, apparently.
I mean, honestly, it's good he died there, because that lane is struggling on the regen. He had nothing left, and this Weaver needs some heals. So at this point, though, you're not going to find much.
There it is, the Eidolons with the Fatal Bonds once again, causing Divine Llama a bit of problems. He is operating solo in lane as the supports are moving around. And another hook. This one onto the Chaos Knight, who's going to try and head down river to his supports that are coming in. KJ has the charge on FY, should be able to create enough space as OD is trying to cut across to hit the imprisonment. Won't be here in time, though.
We're going to free up some space for the Slardar.
We'll try again, but this time Schofield snuck his way into the lane. They turn it back around onto Low and maybe get the kill on Tianming as well. Tries to duck into the trees, but that's the squirrel's habitat right there. He'll cut through those trees with the help of the Eidolons, get the double kill for Divine Llama's Enigma.
Very favorable for Divine Llama down here, and he's a beast on the map, and Heroic are going to continue to play through him here, because why not? You can always just charge this Weaver and maintain the vision on him. Easy pickup for Analog. AZURE looking for a smoke player. They only want the Astral into the hook.
Yeah, and they
will get it.
Might get it, but Analog's coming in with a haste run to hit a Requiem, so they hit the hook. K1 Hector does instantly die, though. Hammer's still strong enough to bash him over the head, apparently, or he has to go for a TP wave. Ooh,
no
the
bash.
bushwhack was almost there.
No bash.
No bash either.
It's masochistic. That's just pure suffering.
Right, or he's been around for a long time. It might not been in the bad metas.
Boom. And you doubted this Pudge.
He did not down FY's Pudge.
Back carry kills. K1 Hector doesn't know what is happening right now. You can round this time.
He's already got level 6. You can hold it for a little while longer. Get to that like level 10 area, you know? Divine Llama would be a great kill if they could get it. Black hole, turn around. Here comes the Golem. And they throw out the damage, blowing up the heroes. AZURE just brought everybody up to this corner of the map. And Heroic thought they had a response. They did not have a response to just the sheer numbers. Now your options for starting fights are just entirely on the Slardar. And his Blink Dagger, which misses out on the initiation. The hook is going to be blocked out. Low's going to be in a bit of trouble. Cut off the time lapse before the Bushwhack can come in. So now this fight is going to turn against Heroic. Unless Analog can put a helping hand to it, throws out some raises. They have to drop the Golem out. Ooh, the Fatal Bonds is out on a couple of these heroes. They throw out the Requiem to push back AZURE, but they're fine with it. They were looking for the kill on KJ. KJ charges away from the two hunting in. Divine Llama surrounds Tianming with the Eidolons, and Ori didn't have the damage to clear him fast enough.
Let's see that Aegis power play gold accumulation differential.
At some point, is it?
No, we're not getting it. Never mind.
Is it actually?
Oh, another little quick stack of Reno.
And then after that, it's 20. That's the next talent, like timing that I feel like is pretty important for Warlock. Bumped him back into the Requiem. Nice combination. That is not enough because the raise is a little bit off the mark, and Low gets off another time lapse. This is multiple times that Heroic have been off the mark in their kill attempts on Low.
This execution here from Heroic going to cost them a lot of time on the map and set up this next smoke for AZURE as they go straight into Divine Llama. That's not going to work, my son.
On the Tianming, I think he was trying to like bait in the SF a little bit more, but they catch the OD, yeah. They really wanted more off of that one. It does not work out for them here as KJ comes in from behind, hits Bach, brings him low, but he is so far away from his team. He's going to get hunted down. Can Schofield punish them for this? Hits the bushwhack to ensure a kill on the Warlock, so they still trade out supports, 5 for 5. Oh, aggressive force staff gone wrong. Another good save from FY.
Brother.
I mean, maybe that's what Ori's thinking with these aggressive force staffs. He's got FY to back him up. He gets off the Sandy's Eclipse, and he's actually going to be healed up. As a result, K1 Hector's just charging in recklessly. Good. Nobody's really... okay, they're going to throw out the Requiem to try and help him out now, but his illusions are all gone. Hector needs some help. Can anybody from Hook save him, or is Hector just going to battle his way out of that one? It's a big crit, kills one of these heroes. Now the Black Hole comes in, controlling the Slaughter, getting him killed as well.
Work?
I don't know. Hector just said, I'm better than you, I'm richer than you, and just ran into AZURE.
That was an incredibly awkward sequence for them, in which Low basically got to do nothing, and somehow, I mean, I said the Chaos Knight's a problem this game. I feel like that highlights it. He runs in, he's just zoning 4 heroes.
This man just loves a good book, all right?
Oh, they finally connect on that.
He hit a hook, just not what he was trying to hit. That's okay, they'll get a kill. Even if he couldn't save his Slardar.
Being able to ult somebody and then still cancel Black Hole would be nice. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the hook, it's fine. Bach will still, no, Bach!
Okay.
He missed the crush, he gets the vision on Schofield, but it's too late. The reinforcements are here. They've missed their pick-off opportunity.
That's the big question. Can you stand and deliver versus the K1 Hector Chaos Knight? He's coming in.
Requiem, first one. He has a refresher for a second one. Throws it out, but the BKB was already being used by Bach, and everybody else from AZURE was clear. They still get the kill on the Slardar. Get 2 core pickups for it. Now they're going to get a support. And this is why you don't use the Black Grimoire, because, of course, he would be higher level, which would give more experience to Heroic.
Nether struck into Reality Rifted into a bunch of CK
Oh my god, he used it. He used it to get to level 16. That's okay. Fight's happening. Gleitner goes out. See if they can chase down these heroes. The upheaval is slowing down the pursuit by Heroic.
Illusions are kind of gone.
Yeah, they're gone, but that didn't really stop Heroic last time. It felt like Hector, and he got the nice Black Hole on the back line on the Warlock. The Golem gets thrown out now, but it's too late. They've already lost their OD. Most of their damage is gone, and Analog doesn't even need to keep that TP going.
I mean, Hector's just 1v5.
Yeah, the sad part is they know Heroic is here because they just did the Tormentor, so they are going to walk up into this one, but they're popping into a shield rune. Analog also has that Aegis, so yeah, they get him once, but are they going to be able to win the second part of the team fight? They've already used most of their BKBs, and Hector, he'll take advantage of that one. Popping the illusion, catching him with the Reality Rip, pulling him back in, and now Analog goes in for the second Requiem, separating the OD and the rest of his team. And they'll just chase down whoever else they can find. It'll be the supports that will die alongside Ori's OD. Okay, well that sounds like step 1.5. That's not a full step 2. Okay, there's a Hurricane Pike for you. They jumped in with a Requiem, try and blow up the Weaver. They got him. The fear into the stun from K1 Hector was just enough, and none of those saves actually came in. No OD in prison, no hook, no dismember save.
It's time for the plan.
And a Gleitner on 4 just outside of the fountain from the squirrel who's hiding away in the trees does get spotted though. They'll stomp that one out.
That's a little bad.
No. Megas is fine. Megas is actually better for them because it means they are always inside their base, which is closer to the fountain, which is where you said...
Apparently it's not better because the game's over, Austin. So great analysis there. Thank you for your contribution to that game. But AZURE say it was not good. It was quite bad indeed, and not good enough for us to play this game. I kind of agree. Their lineup cannot deal with Megas plus CK here.
No, I can't.
You know, go next year and try and regroup into something because you're... I don't know if you're eliminated yet, but you are right on that line. And
yeah,
it's looking
quite,
real great.
Yeah, Gyrocopter could potentially be okay.
I'm really digging the DK carry here.
I don't know if that's on a lot of carry players' radar. That's my only concern, but I agree with you.
It looked good when VP played it. And they played it against it, I saw.
So sad that Luna's just like unpickable.
They nerfed her.
Yeah.
Like in a patch where so many heroes got free
That is
stuff.
gyro.
So they go for the other spread damage carry.
I could see it pulled through. I think it's more interesting on core Veno than support.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the biggest driver in terms of why we don't see it a lot on these 5 Venos. And Slow's gonna take some damage here. He will ultimately survive.
And that'll be 3 bounty runes for Heroic.
Should get another range deny here too, so 6 and 2 start for him.
But they go for the Snapfire. Snapfire gets level 2 inside of the Cogs. Not quite in tower range, though. Hits him with one final Cogs as he tries to escape. A blood grenade, long range, actually lands. And that'll be enough unless K1 is slowed down by his own blood grenade. Needs the vision, gets the bolts, and that'll get first blood for Hector.
Despite triple bash coming through for FY, it is not enough.
He actually get 3 bashes?
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, well, this is not quite it. KJ almost gets himself killed in the process. He is going to take some damage immediately from... Never mind. I was going to say from FY, but that charge gets canceled low. One more hit, and they've got it. Schofield gives them 1. Tianbing battling it out with Divine Llama. Had some stick charges. He's going to try and go for the kill on Schofield. Gets that one thanks to the help of the creeps. But Divine Llama walks away being a part of 2 kills. A huge boost in experience for the offlaner. Once again for Heroic.
Walk that whole way. I guess it frees the creep wave up to maybe not run into your tower by the time you're back alive, but it's a lot of time wasted. Another death on the gyro. AZURE crumbling in his safe lane. And once more, just straight
Trying to run down Tianbing again. And they'll dive him underneath tower. The gyrocopter has to run out to lane with the smoke. Ori stuck inside the Cogs with Analog on one side, KJ on the other. Ori, he will die, and FY can do little to stop it. So he really tried to win the lane through the Gale, and it just did not work for them.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Even bringing FY up here to dissuade the aggression. They're going to rotate Ori over, try and find the kill.
Wow, that aggression will turn back around into FY instead. Now, at least Ori is here to be able to collect one of these kills. Slow down. Divine Llama cut across and slows down the SF. It's probably going to cost him his life. Well, maybe not, actually. He had so many stick charges. He easily survives through that bit, but he didn't TP back to base. And Lowe's like, okay, I'll collect that kill anyway. Thank you very much.
What?
Or better for him to just die to tower. Does leave Bak alone, right? FY is up there trying to save this safe lane. So they're like, okay, well, Snapfire is a pretty easy kill for Chaos Knight +1.
And get the trade out. They're going to try and backstab the Brewmaster. They know has to walk back out here after that expensive TP death.
Yeah, this is
Gone again.
It's a great kill if they can also get the Wisdom Rune, which it looks like they... Oh, Tiny's going to be there. Never mind, they're not going to get it. Avalanche is going to cover him. Analog picks up the Wisdom Rune. They got double.
Both, man. That's such a big win for them with all the XP they were getting off these kills, too. Another core kill between the 2 supports. They are absolutely roasting AZURE and these support rotations because I expect it from him at this point.
Well, you probably should, because Hector, he's a postage man. He delivers. Run down Divine Llama, block him in the trees.
Where are you going, son?
He knew exactly what you were trying to do there.
Another death for the Brew as the smoke rotation. Too late from Heroic. Going to try and find something on the tail end of the haste. And I mean, they'll get a support here, but Smooth did not protect that Brewmaster. And you're rotating to a lane where that tier 1's down. Not the easiest place to bring reinforcements.
They've got boss behind this one. The kisses could be very good for them to win this fight. As Analog trying to dodge it, hits him with the avalanche. That'll slow down the damage. But Cookie hops forward, not actually hitting the stun. And they're out of stuns. Now Analog's going to TP away right in front of 4.
Armlet already done. So Heroic, they can start the fight. They have everything they need.
Tianbing caught in the river. Wonder what he was doing on low ground here, but it may be okay if they can get some kills off of this Requiem. Analog, nice. Big blast coming out from Bak. That'll slow him down enough to be able to pick up that one. Divine Llama's coming in, though, with the Primal Splits. Is he strong enough to threaten this Ori SF under tower? The Brewlings are going to go all in for it, but they have a lot of heroes around to help deal with the Brewling damage, and it's just not enough.
This guy worried for his own life here.
Actually, he's in big trouble. The Brewlings are all dead.
Man,
Triple kill.
His game is cooked. absolutely cooked right now. They have really put the pressure on Divine Llama in this game. Requiem doing some work there as Ori takes the #1 spot. And the momentum continues. They're looking for more. Trying to put the same damage.
Ori got blocked by the creeps a little bit. This is very awkward now because Analog can hit a combo off of this holds from the Grimstroke, aka the hook shot, blocked out by creeps, but they still have Ori dead to rights. Now AZURE are coming in with low. You can only get some flat cannon shots off of the cogs, maybe with another strike, but we can back in into this hallway. It's a beautiful ultimate setup for the gyrocopter. They'll get Analog. So continuing AZURE's momentum a bit. That's nice. I'm just feel like he could be doing a bit more because while he's hovering around, not doing much there, Bach is on the receiving end of a heroic gank train that does not seem to be slowing it down. They're going to move this Tiny, this Clockwork, and this Grimstroke around the map, aggressively taking kills. Divine Llama barely gets away on that TP. And Low, well, Low has Tian Ming around. Can he possibly live long enough for reinforcements to come in from FY? Seems not, but it looks like maybe Analog could die. No, there's just too many heroes here from Heroic. Again, the 5-man, the team fight's just stronger. Heroic know it, and they just outnumber AZURE to claim 2 kills.
Benno behind him, but they were looking for the mid play at the same time. Didn't get that TP canceled.
Nice toss, hook shot combination to surround Ori. And the man who was eclipsing Hector in top net worth gets shoved down the ladder there, down to 2nd place off of a gank that turns into a +1 off this primal split. Perhaps as FY is going to charge back through. Bach is here for some damage though. Divine Llama comes charging in with Inkswell. That's going to be some big damage. It pops, bringing both these heroes half, and the crash landing from Analog will finish them both off and help them get the kill onto FY as well.
4 down for that Brewmaster ulti that was still level 1. And once more, you're looking at these 2 supports on Heroic. You know, you don't have cookie points, so you're just kind of running around and like, yeah, you got ult, but that's kind of it.
This would be a nice pick off for AZURE.
No bashes.
He does have mana for an avalanche.
Where's the man's bashes?
That's okay, though. They'll get him eventually. Here's nowhere for him to run to, nowhere to hide.
There's
with
the
the ward on the high ground. Finally got the bash.
It's always the last hit when you don't need it, you know?
Yep. Now, Bach does complete his Maelstrom. And they're going to put this Maelstrom to use on Divine Llama. Cookie from the high ground to land a stun. Divine Llama, 10 seconds left, still its ultimate, so there's no escape. But maybe the executing principle is just safety in numbers. FY tries to get a bit aggressive. Not too many people here to back him up. He'll die pretty quickly. Or he's going to hit a big Requiem, though. Can they blow up the Brewmaster before he gets off his ultimate? They don't have the control. Okay, never mind. They do. Bach just kills it. Now without the primal split, Heroic, this is a much more awkward fight. K1 Hector slowed down from the Venomancer ultimate. Does get a little toggle in there. Stays alive off the results of that one. The SF does not. Analog got that kill and TP'd away. They couldn't get the cookie in time. He dies. Schofield will be chased down by the gyrocopter though. So at least Low is able to come in and get some cleanup off of that one. But watching the Chaos Knight barely live and Analog barely TP out, it's got to feel bad for AZURE. Could have had so much more.
Does this move work, though? That's maybe the better question.
Yeah, he's got Manta and Phantasm, so they really need to change them as well. And they hit the Requiem off another strike. It's enough.
Pretty clean. Can you get out? Next question here. Yeah, sacrifice that.
Not everybody's getting out. Not everybody's getting out.
I mean, he knew his job here. Get Ori out of there.
They expect some bodies in the crash, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Yeah, Tiny, he went looking for more.
He found
more than he could handle. KJ misses out on grabbing FY inside the cogs, but maybe they wouldn't have had the damage to kill him anyway. So Heroic end up losing 3 off of that one. Big move for AZURE. Well, you were also wrong about the GPM.
No, that was not my GPM guess.
Okay.
Wait, what is the point of guessing GPM? You can literally take his net worth and divide it by the minute number.
Yeah, but you can't do that in your head right now.
What? Are you asking me what his current GPM is? What is future GPM? Well, his future is pretty high because it looks like he's clearing through this fight.
He's winning this fight for sure. So his GPM just got boosted up some more. Lowe's going to have the BKB TP away.
I mean, that is just a disaster for AZURE.
Yeah, that's an Aegis fight.
Yeah, and they did not have to push through this Aegis at all. Just got on the backline instantly. That is where Ori wishes he had taken it to do it. And here, Heroic, they're going to take the fight.
No, you're
giving
supposed to
him
take a team fight
initiation.
where the gyrocopter gets gone on first, which
Well,
is
he
what's
did.
going to happen. Heroic are going to take him down once. They're going to kite out the BKB. Can they save the gyrocopter on the second light? He's going to have a BKB. Should be able to walk away. The Requiem's going to go out. They're going to deal with KJ. Heroic, now they're biding their
nice
time,
link.
waiting out the BKB. The gyrocopter K1 Hector. He jumps forward, thinking this is still good. And the 2-second stun will actually delay up the gyrocopter a little bit. The Venomancer and FY both kind of running some interference, keeping Hector back and Schofield, but it's the Tiny that's the problem. The burst damage that just came out of that combination almost finished off low, and the Primal Spit will do the rest of the job. Bach is going to be left behind because he's a core Snapfire. And yeah, that... Well, I mean, it did get better than where it was, I guess.
Yeah, FY's still back here.
Oh, he's assassinated.
What are you doing, son? Forgot I was here, huh?
Dire's
Thought maybe Heroic would try and hunt him down here with the Clockwork being on the other side, looking for a pickoff on anybody. Any hook
Dangerous
shots?
TP.
Oh, a blind one that hits the SF. Now, he is way far ahead of his team. He
Yeah,
might
he's
have
a
just
little
gotten
too
himself
far
killed without any follow-up.
Tanky, though.
But it was a cool one. No, Hector's here. Hector
they
can
linked
take
it.
advantage of the one. The Requiem's going off, but Hector's just going to keep chasing after Ori with his own BKB, and it's Reality Grasp just pulling through the magic immunity of these heroes. And Low is being
that's
demolished
shred.
by Analog and Divine Llama again. This Gyrocopter cannot stand up against these heroes until he gets the BKB. The BKB, or the Satanic rather, gets delivered. He
He's in
heals
trouble.
back up. He's going to be in trouble with no BKB and no Satanic anymore, and Hector just biding his time to finally get his hands on that old man.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cookie, wrong direction, unfortunately.
Oh,
As the Avalanche catches the Spirit Breaker as he tried to bail out Tian Ming's Venomancer. So now they just got two supports and a high ground push that was already going to be successful for Heroic. Now it just means they have even more leeway to look for pickoffs like Bach, who shows up with his multi-shot, and that was just, that was kind of pathetic. That damage is not threatening whatsoever. And with the toss back, 1 kill, 2 kills, get a third. Now you've got 70 seconds where you can continue to take buildings. AZURE, their only hope is the fact that they've got a tier 2 still up in the top lane, so Heroic cannot take Mings.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
I mean, K1 didn't even walk up and hit Bach.
Now
Just let the
Heroic, maybe they
illusions
just
do
end the
it.
game.
I mean, why not? There's 3 dead. It's like they almost forgot. Oh, wait a minute. They probably don't have buybacks, guys. And Hector's completely healed off this heart. 5,000 HP.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Phantasm up in 5 seconds. These buildings are going to drop fast. They're going to force AZURE into a desperate 4 versus 5 with the Ancient falling fast. The supports might not even get here fast enough. Ori almost gets blown up by all these illusions. FY getting the charge on through to try and stall this up. Gyrocopter's in the mix of it, but he's just not doing any damage. Nothing's really died but the throne, and that's all Heroic really need to focus on. Hector